What's going on, guys? So first off, thank you DJI for a little swag hat. Don't get much from you, so I appreciate the love. But this video is going to be a teeny little blip about the flip. A teeny little blip about the flip before I probably return this guy. Why will I return this? Not because I hate it. It's actually a pretty cool little drone. You can open it up and normally it will power on, but I disabled that because I really don't like that feature at all. To me, it's very annoying. I like to be in control of powering it on and not having to worry about my gimbal guard and all that. But why would you want this? First off, you may want the flip, and to consider this if you don't already own a Mini 4 Pro or a Mini 3 Pro. So that's number one. If you already own a Mini 4 Pro, in my opinion, don't even consider a flip. It's pointless. Redundant. You have two of the essentially same drones and sensors. Yes, it has built-in props. So if you're concerned about safety, might as well think about the prop, because this thing with prop guards absolutely was lame. And I will never put those on again. They totally sucked, in my opinion. And there's that. Now, one other little positive about the flip, which I think is kind of cool, is it doesn't look like a typical drone, right? This totally does not look like a typical drone. So if you pull this out somewhere and people are wondering what you're going to do, you can kind of almost get away with saying it's not a normal drone. It's just a toy or something. I think there's a way to downplay it. So the psychology of having this could be kind of in your favor, in my opinion. So that's a cool thing. But I don't need it. I'm going to focus my energy on not having all these drones that just sit, so I can't find myself really wanting to use this. If your intent is to fly over people and you want to do that legally, first off, you can't fly over people as a hobbyist, period. So if you have your 107 certificate, you can, but you need a remote ID module for this, and that will put it over the weight, so it won't be category 1, and that means you need a waiver from the FAA. So I have a waiver with this drone from the FAA, but I need prop guards and all that kind of stuff, which I don't really like. So that's kind of a thing. Now we have one other drone if we want to fly over people, which is the Neo. So I can buy a remote ID module for this and it will still fall under category 1, but it's a one-axis gimbal, doesn't do well in the winds. So kind of limited, but you don't need a waiver from the FAA. So I don't know. You let me know what you think. This is not a great drone in the winds. This is going to be a better drone in the winds. And this is going to be a not so great drone in the wind and a one-axis gimbal, but it's a ton of fun to fly. I'm going to keep Neo for sure, always $200. This guy I'm going to send back, and that's some input. Hope this helps.